y'all? I'm back for another video, and y'all see, this is my first, I want to call it debut of MLB 26, and I'm excited about this game right here, and I'm excited about the franchise I'm going to be doing. Y'all already know the franchise called Rebuilding the Washington Nationals. Let's go. Opening day.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Here's the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs.
Get this W.
Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Washington Nationals looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Oh, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Steele. What do we need to know here? Just about ready to roll. Daylen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Well struck right field. Suzuki running hard for it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
Yep.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ooh. Starting out the game good so far.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Wood now at the plate. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here on opening day.
Made that confidence go down. Ooh, nice.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run.
Got the second.
The run comes in to score from second. The relay.
Yes.
He's in there.
Let's go.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
And it's a home run.
Right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone.
Let's go.
A two-run homer, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
First home run in the season.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Joey Wiemer. That's to third, Bregman.
We ain't gonna get that. That's the first out of the team.
One pitch and one out. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, we could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, it looks like a half swing they can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Hit on the ground to short.
3 out.
Swanson whips it to first.
All
and
right.
that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on
We grew
this
first blood, so I
two-run
ain't tripping.
run.
I grew
It's
first
now
blood.
3-0.
Hardly worrying about nothing right now.
Back here at Wrigley Field. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Miles Michaelis. What do you have on him, Singy? Ian Happ up to hit. Foul ball
I really
there.
didn't want to do that.
Happ, a first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati in 2015. Next offering is fouled back.
Alright, 2. Let's go.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory
Let's
for
out.
the catcher.
Let's out.
He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan
right
after
here.
all.
See what he don't do
And a
that.
swing and a miss.
Swing that one. I didn't do that one more time.
And down on
Yep,
strikes he
2
goes.
outs.
That's the second out.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box. And it clearly
He's stressed
was not
about that
pitch.
shit too.
Alex
Knows
Bregman
that
at the
shit.
plate now as he chases after that one. This one smoked.
That's a home run?
Its way
Yep.
out of here.
Alright.
Alex Bregman sends it out. His first homer of the year.
He got
and
their
they
first home run
inch
in the
closer.
season.
It's 3-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way,
okay.
and it paid off for him in a big way. Look at that.
I just allowed a home run.
Not an easy pitch to get to.
Ain't not happening,
It was just a reflex. He didn't have time to get long with this swing.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Alright, come on.
2 down, nobody on. Popped up.
Nice. He's out. Now we got
That's
the
the inning. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. And this is now a 3-1 ball game.
alright.
Back here at the friendly confines. Top
I
of
don't
the
need calling
second.
it.
Andres
I call
Chaparro
actually.
digging
I
into
don't
the
need a call one,
Nationals.
but I'll call one.
Steele making his first start of the year. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014.
Dang, out.
This one in the air center field. And there's one away.
Batting it, the third baseman, Brady House.
Now here is Brady House.
Ooh.
Looks like
All
he's
right,
just
bad
sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the
I ain't
way.
gonna challenge that
Sometimes
'cause
guys
I
just want to
don't
set their
believe
timing
you. I don't
later
believe
on
that.
in the
Yeah.
game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong gets under it.
Dang, 2 outs.
2 up, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Nassim.
Here's the second baseman, Nasim Nunez. Maybe expecting a bunt here.
Yeah.
Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Drilled
Yeah.
down towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the
Ooh,
bleachers.
and it's a home run.
Outta here. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Dalen Lyle digs in now.
I saw that shit late. That's not fair. I saw that shit late.
One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now 4-1.
It's cool though. Like I said,
Opening day at Wrigley Field. Where else would you rather be, Singy? Cubs looking to build off their postseason run from a year ago. They knocked out the Padres before falling to the Brewers in the division series in 5.
Well, I don't have to tell you this, partner, but the Cubs ended a 5-year postseason drought by winning 92 games last season. Must be the TV announcers.
High chopper to third. Body kicks foul.
yeah. I was gonna try to get that bitch too.
Outside with a breaking ball.
I'm gonna challenge that.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
But I'm happy I know how to do it though.
Got him swinging
Yep.
for the K.
Bust out.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels,
Strike.
and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here comes
That was
0-1.
strike.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes.
Almost
Maybe
strike.
one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Oh, let's go.
He made a great effort on that one.
All right, kind of lost
Amazing
his balance
effort.
at the end there and gave us a little flair, but that was a really nice job tracking it down, and that thing was sinking fast. If it gets by him, it was going to roll for a while.
I would definitely want to make sure I do that
Carson
shit.
Kelly, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
I was not about to sit here and be like, oh, hell no. I don't know.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And they trail it 4-1.
They ain't doing nothing, so I'm not doing it.
Wrigley Field up now for Washington. James Wood.
I think, yeah, hold on.
High fly ball out to center field. Crow Armstrong under it. One away.
All right, it's out.
He was all over that first pitch fastball.
No, it was him who hit that
barely
one.
missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right
That's
center.
out.
Into the dive.
Oh.
What a play. This dive wasn't
I know he mad he caught that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if he mad he caught that. That was impressive as hell. I'm mad he caught that shit. I mean,
I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Wiemer. That one blasted deep to right.
And it's 7-2. Let's go. Let's go.
Into second, and he's got a double.
Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man.
Yeah, we doing something this game. We doing something this game.
The numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knob.
Full extension.
That diving catch is fucking me up.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire
That diving catch really fucking me up.
Time to go swing it.
As we go,
we're knocking on that door too.
So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Ground ball to the right side. Chaparro takes it to the bag. One pitch and one out. And now it's Miguel
Let's get another one. Let's get another out.
Late with the swing there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up
two
for
strikes
later in this at-bat?
0-2 now.
2 out.
In the air, left field. Takes a tumble and hangs on.
Well, just an excellent job to track that one down. That was a tough play, and he tried to stay on his feet, not wanting to dive and maybe have it go by him, but the lunge at the end kind of sent him barrel rolling. Great effort, though, and a nice job to hang on.
Damn sure wasn't about to dive. I was going to do something, but I wasn't about to dive.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Cubs are down in order. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Wrigley Field, start of the fourth. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things in the offense.
I ain't gonna try that. His speed's 11. I ain't trusting him. I was about to do it too.
Next to hit, Andres Chaparro. Fly to center his first time.
You know, these Nationals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch.
That one is absolutely belted into the basket and gone.
Love a home run.
He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 6-1.
Another home run.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
My leg was dry.
Here's the third baseman, Brady
6-1 now.
Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
I deal with that.
And now up for Washington, Nasim Nunez. Slice to right.
Everybody another out too.
2 down.
Yeah. I deal with that.
So back to the top of the order. And now the center fielder, Dalen Lyle.
Got fucking up the dude's confidence too.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong on his way
this
over.
Is going on.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Like that.
Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Swing and a foul out of play.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Got him looking, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either.
Second
all 3
out,
pitches
second
were
strike.
in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Strike 2.
And there's the strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the
second
umpire's
out.
calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
He swings and fouls one off.
Yeah, I do that.
got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Shelby Miller
It's
getting
4
ready
and
to
3.
make his season debut.
He's 4 and 3. He played
Now the
48
number 2
games. He's
hitter,
4 and 3.
James Wood. Warning track. Wall.
Yeah, it looks like he about to be out too.
He'll take a trot around the bases. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. He's already homered here in this one. Misses just off the outside edge.
Yeah.
I think that was a strike.
I wasn't paying attention. I was watching TV.
That pitch, thinking it's a strike, and that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So
Why you challenge that shit?
their challenges.
Something happened. I don't know what happened.
Towards first and foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run
Something
already
happened.
in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-2.
Damn.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here on opening day. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
And he's fast too, so that's good. That's good right there.
And now Joey Weimer, 1 for 2.
So we got home run.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now it's Luis Garcia.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed
Good
of a
enough.
base hit last time
Good
out.
enough.
Swing and a ground ball. Bush. 1 at second. A sensational double play.
I'm challenging that. Now that I'm
That's one of the
challenging.
toughest double plays to
Nah,
turn on the
hell
infield.
no.
The
I'm
first
challenging.
baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first.
That, okay, I
Really
understand.
Good job all the way around.
But no, he got it. All right.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, K.
It
Barrett Ruiz.
didn't look like it didn't look like it for a second.
This one
Ah,
in
that's
the air
out.
center field. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it.
That's a
And
help.
that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 7-1. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate. In fact,
2
they've
strikes.
probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Is the Empire doing that, or they doing that?
Nunez settles under this one, makes the grab, 1 away.
So based on those first pitch numbers and how
trying to
often they
figure out.
lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
Corner stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's fouled off.
All right, let's do that.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
And he's at 82.
And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
He got speed.
Now the batter is Carson Kelly. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Now quick throw to first. Horner back easily.
Right. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That clips the zone. Strike one. Kelly, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012. Good feed. That's one. And it's a double play to end the inning.
I had to read that shit.
No
I was not about to fuck that
errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Nationals 7.
That's how I'm not really talking, Jack. I'm still learning.
As we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
All right, come on. Are they doing replays? Yeah, that was one hell of a catch, so I ain't gonna hold. That one was too.
Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals.
But we still up 7-1.
And that one hammered. That's back.
And another home run.
Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, it looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing.
Really, I was excited about this one.
Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Shelby Miller done for the afternoon. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Now on the bump, Hunter Harvey. He's into the game with the bases empty.
1-0, huh? Okay.
Brady House, the next to hit. This one in the air, right field.
Out.
Rings it in with a nice running grab. One down. Next to hit for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. He's already homered in this game.
Yeah. A lot of us did. That's why we up by 7.
Liner, base hit.
If we do that this whole season, we can wait for a while. If I do this the whole season, I can make something happen.
So the lineup flips over, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Dalen Lyle.
Oh.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Digging in, James Wood.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, that's in for a strike.
That's a strike.
0-2 count.
I give it.
Pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for some.
Oh, now
that
this
wasn't
high and deep. Way back
that wasn't
there. On its way, gone. He shoots one out to right. He's
killing these people right now, chat.
The game, and they add to their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us
this
home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a
he's doing it another one.
Baseball.
After that one, that was funny.
See a pitching change in this spot. Hunter Harvey is done. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Bobby Milner.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Y'all don't bring him. It's 3-4.
One down. Stepping in, C.J. Abrams. That's in there. 0-1.
All right, come on. 3-4, but
bounced up the middle.
that's pitcher thing.
Now
Get
the
that.
throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Joey Wiemer.
All right, come on.
Scores
Don't you,
to
bud?
center.
I don't even know why.
No doubt about it. That
3-4.
is long gone. That one felt good. Their third home run of the inning. And they add a run. It's 12-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
That's his. No, that's not his first home run.
Well,
That's
he
the
put
second.
a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path
Well,
to
that
the
was the
ball.
second.
Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
I only thought that was his second.
So two down, and now it's going to be Luis Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Half going back, and that one is off the top of the wall. Relay throw to
Got it.
second, and he's got a double.
I thought it was gonna be a home run. That's why I didn't do nothing.
7, 0 for 8. It seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged offer to start the season and get into a slump.
Man at second.
Opening days are good. Opening days for me.
Keibert Ruiz, 1 for 3. Line drive, brings it in for the third out. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th.
16
It's the
home
Nats
runs.
12 and the Cubs
So
1.
or 16 home.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So
Second out.
we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Foul ball. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway.
Hey, what are you talking about? Something else. This is a blowout.
And they'll do it again. The Nationals up big in this one here on opening day. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind.
And you
dominating stuff out there.
You got to be out.
And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Nats 12 and the Cubs 1. Ball game, and the Nationals collect their first win of the season.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win
Yeah,
by double
got my
digits,
first win.
something is
Opening
clicking.
day.
That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
14-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
That was almost like a home run derby right there.